Yeah. So going back to the big tournament, what's I mean, it's got to be obviously very exciting for you. What are you feeling right now about that?
Yeah, I mean, it was one hell of a match, for lack of a better saying. I don't know. I think it's tough. Like, just because it's game day doesn't mean that you wake up and you play your best volleyball. So do I think that was our best performance? Absolutely not. But mentally, I think it was one of our best. So we were able to get some, kids off the bench that were able to completely change the match for us. So this is as good as it's going to get. And this team deserves every second of it. So I'm really proud of them.
Okay. As far as off the bench, who were you most happy with that you thought gave you the lift?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Mallory Ladd had an amazing match. I mean, she didn't come off the bench for us, but I mean, she had 15 kills on 29 swings, hit 379 for an outside hitter. That's ridiculous. And Sam Wolf, I mean, she was a transfer for us, got here at the beginning of January and stepped on the court about a week later. So she was able to give us that spark that we needed. And I thought she had a great match. So we had contribution from everybody. And I mean, Nisa Baker blocked 8 balls. She was awesome. So it was a great match.
Yeah. Is this a match where you feel like you had to have more than just your star players step up and do stuff? Yeah. Is that what you got from Mallory and Wolf? Is that what
absolutely. I think when teams game plan for Teddy Sauer or Celia Powers, or, they have their game plan, it's like, all right, so if that person can't get the job done, who's our plan B? Who's going to be our go-to for the day? So I think at different times in the match, we relied on different players. And I was just really happy that we were able to pull that one out because UIC is a great team and they came to play today.
Yeah. What was different for your team, do you feel, in the last two sets? I mean, you're staring elimination in the face there, and then they just come back. And what was different?
Yeah, I think mentally it's tough. It's a roller coaster. It's like when you're high, and when you're low, you're low. We're like, oh my God, are we going to lose? Are we going to be good? So-and-so isn't doing, and we're making errors. And there's just like those lapses in your mentality. I thought we all got on the same page. And we were able to rely on people we've relied on all year. And then some people off the bench too. So I thought it was like a complete team effort.
It seemed to me like you just dominated the play at the net in the last two.
Yeah. It's wild just because we UIC isn't the best blocking team. So we were looking to rely on that, and I thought UIC blocked really well today. So I think, their ability to sustain that kind of fell flat come the end of the 4th and 5th set. So I think that we were finally able to rely on what our game plan was. It was just the timing of it that was later than I would have liked.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to sit in the selection show tomorrow and wonder if you're in. It was going to be tougher to get in this year, obviously, with the smaller field. So, I mean, I guess did you feel like you had to win today to get in?
Absolutely. I mean, after what this team went through in 2019 with the at-large bid, and we kind of had knowledge that we put ourselves in a good place to get that at-large. And this year, with the field being so small and only playing in-conference opponents and not beating Dayton, I think we knew we weren't in the best spot. So I think, our team knew that we had to do this today.
Okay. All right. You said this was mentally the best game you've seen all year. Was that did that build throughout the match?
Yeah, I think, when you're in a match that means so much, it's just your body's natural reaction to tense up and to be nervous and make mental errors. And I mean, that happens at the professional league. So I think mentally just getting yourself in a good place to succeed is really, really tough. So I thought, like I said, when we were high. And when we were low, I was like, what are we doing? And then we would follow it up with something so extraordinary. And then we're like, let's go. So, I went through a lot over there on the sidelines.
Yeah, I bet especially in that third set when you had a lead and let it get away, and that had to be the oh my God, was that the biggest moment of, oh, what are we doing?
Yeah, that was brutal. And it's tough. You know, Dan and I are, my assistant, we go back and forth. Should we do this? Should we do this? And there's just so much to manage. And you're not only managing the volleyball aspect, but you're managing the mentality of like, all right, who's mentally strong? Who needs a little support? So, I mean, we were not in a great place, but, you know, our team needed us. And, you know, when they're mentally strong and when they feel absolutely fearless, they do extraordinary things. And that was pretty damn extraordinary, if you ask me.
Okay. That was what happened at the end. You kind of broke up on me a little.
Oh yeah, I just said.
All right. Well,
that was awesome for us. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Great. Well, thank you for your time. I'm going to talk to some of your players too, but I appreciate it. Good luck.
Appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mallory.
You're Mallory. All right. You're like in a really small little screen on my phone. So I don't know how to make you bigger and me smaller, but anyway, that's why I couldn't tell. So, well, Mallory, great game today. You guys are going to the big tournament. What do you think?
I'm just so excited. We've worked so hard for this all season. Obviously, with COVID and everything, we've made so many sacrifices. So it just feels extra good right now winning this.
Right. How did you feel you helped your team today?
I just feel like we had some ups and downs within the match, but staying consistent and producing on the outside was just my main goal, and helping my teammates get kills and everything else. I think everyone just contributed so much, so it was a total team effort.
Yeah. So what did you see that was so available for you there? I mean, I know you're not the tallest outside hitter in the league. You probably heard a million times, but what did you see there that was just opening up for you?
I just really like attacking line. I've done that a lot in the past. So what works for me, obviously being undersized, is just like hitting off the high hands and tooling the block. Like, not a lot of times do I get an opening to get a big kill, like straight to the floor. So like using the block and learning how to do that throughout my career has been really helpful.
Okay. So you guys are down 2-1 in this match. What changed? What turned it around for you?
I just think we all never gave up. Like, we wanted this so bad throughout the whole match. Every single person was like, we got this. Just keep going, keep pushing. And we just wanted it so bad. You could tell throughout the whole match how much we wanted it, and everyone just performed.
Okay. All right. Coach talked about mental toughness. Do you think about that kind of thing much? What does that mean to you?
Oh, definitely. I think volleyball is a huge mental game. So just after you make an error, coming back and getting a kill is so important, and not beating yourself up over the little things. I think we did a really good job today of just bouncing back from our errors and just producing and just like never giving up as a team.
Okay. All right. Great. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Good luck. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
Things didn't look too good after three sets there. What was different? What turned it around?
I feel like our energy, especially on the bench, we just needed to be uplifted, and our bench did such a good job just getting us going and just finding open spots in the court. I believe that UIC's defense and offense was just amazing tonight, and for us to just figure it out, I'm just so happy about it.
Yeah. You had a lot of blocks, like 8 or 9. I can't remember the exact number, but it seemed like in those last two games, you guys were blocking more. You did. I mean, you weren't the only one, but you and others were blocking more of their shots. Did that seem like that to you?
Yeah, we actually talked about that after the first set. We just wanted to be able to get more touches, especially to slow down the ball to help our defense figure it out and put the ball high enough for our hitters to do what we can. And I'm just so happy that we figured it out.
Yeah. Mallory really stepped up today. And Sam Wolf comes off the bench and had a lot of big shots at the end of the match. What's it mean for a team when a couple of people like that who have bigger games than normal? Does it take stuff like that to win in these games?
We rely on every single person on and off the court, and for them to come in and do what they did tonight, I couldn't be more proud. Each time they came in, I'm telling them, swing away, you know, we got you. Whatever happens, happens, and just keep going. We have their back. So just so proud of tonight.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You transferred in January. Where'd you come from?
I came from Palm Beach Atlantic University.
Palm Beach Atlantic. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm familiar with that school a little bit. So you come up here to play. You knew you were coming into a good program and a good team. Did you imagine that you could contribute in a game like this today when you got here, or is this just more than you expected?
You got to be ready for anything. And my coach always tells me, be ready, because everybody on this team can play. And whoever she put on the court is going to do whatever they're going to do. And we can all do it, and our practices are super competitive. So just got to be ready for whatever.
Okay. All right. And so yeah, you played at Mount Notre Dame, so you kind of came back home. This team, what do you come here? What kind of things did you notice right away that make this a special team and felt like this is something you guys could accomplish?
Yeah, again, everybody is an amazing player on this team, and we all come from kind of similar backgrounds, most of us being from the Midwest. And, we all have a great, energetic team, which is amazing for these types of games, especially the 5-setter matches. And, we're all just good. Whoever you put in is going to work hard. And everybody has such an amazing work ethic that not one practice is slacking.
Okay. And then just the excitement after this game. You're in, I don't know where you are. You're back under me somewhere, but I'm up on the track. But you got teammates out here. They're still taking pictures with the trophy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This has been going on for over a half an hour. Why? What's so special about this? I know it's special, but can you put it in words why this is so special?
We're making history. I think a lot of us have never been in this position before. And, I know last year they were in the semifinals, but I don't know if they've been to the finals, the Wright State teams. But, we made history here today. And it's just amazing for us, especially the seniors. And we all wanted rings so bad, and to make it to the NCAA tournament, especially with COVID going on. It was a lot harder because there's less at-larges.
Right. Yeah. Did you guys talk about that we have to win today to get in?
Yes, that was the goal, because we weren't expecting anything else outside of it, no at-larges. So it was either now or never.
Okay. All right. And the 4th and 5th sets were kind of the now or never time, huh? Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate your time and good luck to you.
Thank you.